Hello everyone, so today we'll be learning about the acids reactions with different type of metals. So we know that acids react with reactive metals to form hydrogen gas and a salt. So the general equation can be seen like this. So reactive metal plus acid give me salt and hydrogen gas. So how does this look like? So magnesium plus sulfuric acid. Anything that reacts with sulfuric acid will form a sulfate. So magnesium with sulfuric acid, magnesium sulfate. Sodium with sulfuric acid, sodium sulfate. Right? Zinc with sulfuric acid, zinc sulfate. So magnesium plus sulfuric acid gives me magnesium sulfate. And this magnesium sulfate will be the salt and the hydrogen gas. That is the other thing that is formed. So how do you write the chemical equation? Magnesium is a metal, so it's Mg, right? Sulfuric acid, you must remember, is plus H2SO4. And then magnesium sulfate, magnesium is Mg2 plus and sulfate is SO42 minus. So that means the formula here would be a MgSO4 and finally hydrogen gas is H2. So we check briefly, yep, that's balanced. Alright, so now the next acid we have is hydrochloric acid. So aluminum plus hydrochloric acid. Anything that reacts with hydrochloric acid will form a chloride. So aluminium plus hydrochloric acid, aluminium chloride. Magnesium plus hydrochloric acid, magnesium chloride. Right? Iron plus hydrochloric acid, iron chloride. So aluminium plus hydrochloric acid, we get aluminium chloride. And because it's a metal plus an acid, I will get hydrogen gas. So let me write out the equation. Aluminium is Al. Hydrochloric acid, must remember, HCl. And then aluminium is Al3 plus. Chlorine is group 17Cl minus. So this is AlCl3. Hydrogen gas is H2. And then when we balance this, I'll balance the Cl first. So I'll put 3. And then it looks like there's a weird odd number here because it's 3H. So I'll probably need to put this as, let's do a multiple of 6. So let me erase that. So we put 6 here. And we put 6 here, this must be a 2. And we put 2 here, this must be a 3. And then this one must be a 2. Okay, so that's aluminium plus hydrochloric acid. So now next one, we have potassium plus nitric acid. So again, this is a metal, potassium. Nitric acid is an acid. So metal plus acid give me a salt and hydrogen gas. So salt and hydrogen gas, anything that reacts with a nitric acid will form a nitrate. So magnesium with nitric acid, magnesium nitrate. Iron with nitric acid give me iron nitrate. So over here I got potassium, so I'll get a potassium nitrate. So now I have potassium nitrate. So potassium is K. You can find it in the periodic table. Nitric acid must remember HNO3. Potassium is K plus. Nitrate is NO3 minus. So I will form KNO3. Hydrogen gas is H2O. Let me check the balancing. So over here, I think I need to put a 2. And maybe I need to put a 2 here as well. And then probably need to put a 2 over here. Is that right? I guess so. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's move on. This example D, you can do it by yourself and check your answer. So, in order to test whether the hydrogen gas is being formed, we will test the gas using a burning splint, right? So you've done this in the lab. This is the burning splint. You can also call it a lighted splint. And you put it at the mouth of the test tube, then you hear a pop sound. So we say that burning splint extinguishes with a pop sound. And let's add one more line below. So gas is hydrogen. So if the gas is hydrogen, then the burning spleen will extinguish with a pop sound. If it doesn't, then it's not hydrogen. Now, acids react with reactive metals. However, there are three metals that we commonly know that do not react with acid, and these three metals are copper, silver, as well as gold. So these three metals, I would like to call them as the Olympic metals metal. So the gold, the silver, and then bronze, which is actually made of copper, right? So these three metals are not reactive, so it will not react with acid, right? And there's actually something very interesting about these three metals that you can find out in the periodic table. Let's see whether you can find it out. Okay, so this is a lesson on acid plus metals, right? And I hope that has been helpful.